Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. So far, the sound's working reasonably well. I've just jumped out to do something. This morning's live stream and the late night live stream from last night have both been processed. So they're both now fully up on YouTube for you to go and watch. So I'm just doing a little bit of work with them just now, just putting the end cards on. Because I just flagged to say that they've been done. So yeah, it's taking most of the afternoon to do. It should now come up saying that we're live. YouTube, for some reason, is a bit hit and miss this afternoon. Lately, I don't actually know fully what's going on with YouTube at the minute, and I don't even think YouTube and Google know what's going on with YouTube at the minute. So what's the plan for this live stream here, you ask? We're going to go and finish dung spreading. I know it's a dirty job, but unfortunately somebody's got to do it. So, what happened to our dung spreader, I don't know. I'm going to take a reasonable guess that our dung spreader is going to be around about near our dung bin. If I could find the right hitbox. Yeah, dung spreader's there. So let's get the wheel loader or shovel started up. We'll get the massey started as well. Did we finish field 20? Not 20, 22. There we go. No, we didn't. So right, we'll go back to 22 and we'll continue doing 22. So that answers that question. The big practicing tables as well. So that's it. We're going to end up running out of time. It was bound to happen. These fields are pretty poor for night. Now, one of the things I wish you could do is spread what they call hot ash on the ground. It's kind of nitrogen kind of thing that more long lasting and quicker to activate or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure what are whether it's just a British thing or not, I don't know. Yeah, I've been on one or two farms where I've actually used potash. I haven't had the opportunity to find out fully why there is potash. If that makes sense. Although it's the same as a lime, I'm not entirely sure. It'd be nice to have it in the game. Yeah. So I think there's probably enough there for one, maybe 1.5 more boards. We might go off, we might get 2 boards out of it. Why did I just stop track? I don't know. So we're going to head back to the field of 22 and we'll start, continue down spreading in that field. So just in case anybody's curious, it's absolutely peeing it down here in Scotland at the minute. Or pelting it down. It's not a very nice evening out there. It's that bad I can't even see the sea. Well, I can just make the sea out because I know where it is, but it's not as clear as what it normally is. Let's put it that way. So it's very, very dreich outside. I am glad I'm nice and dry and flat because of me of you guys. So I'm still working on a plan for the new year. I'm still working on a plan for the new year. And basically, I want to know if you guys would be interested in what I've got planned for the Christmas period. So I know it's a wee while off, and we've got to go through Halloween. I was about to say Hogmanay first, but we've got to have Christmas first, guys. Unfortunately, but I've got a couple of planned ideas and all that I want to do. Now, one of which, oh, several of which require Jenna being here, or being on Discord with us and hang out and chat. Obviously, we all know she's a very busy young lady, and might not be able to get her. But if we can, it's really honest, just either go do it through Discord, fine. What do we do? Do we do a question and answer thing? Do we try and play a game together? Do we have a standard live stream where we're doing some other stuff? Yeah. Do we do something completely different? And if you see him go away somewhat, do we do like maybe a couple of cooking live streams or that kind of thing. And then there's obviously New Year's Eve or May. What do we do for that? So it all depends on whether or not we can get Jenna or not for the festive period. If not, that's not the end of the world. I just need to look at what's going on and what we can do. And at the minute, I'm not 100% sure. Really, I'm not 100% sure what we can do. This will be the first year that we've done something along or over the festive period, and I'm out of ideas basically. So if you've got an idea and you want to share it with us, feel free. If ideas that are going to work, ideas that will keep you all entertained over Christmas and New Year. Obviously, we know it's time for your family and all that, but there is people out there who need a little bit of cheering up. Um, we we might try a couple things. We, we might try and do a 24-hour live stream for Hogmanay. So we'll obviously start probably 7 o'clock on the 31st of December, and we'll go round straight through to small wee hours of January the 1st. We'd probably do it again in the same style. We'll do like 4 hours, 6 hours, whatever, per stream, just so we're not making YouTube struggle too much. Probably not going to stream on Twitch for that, I don't think, because it's going to be chaos. Yeah, you guys are absolutely wonderful, and I would like to get some feedback from you regarding what you think of the idea. Again, it all depends on what we're doing ourselves over the festive periods. Yes, here and you're away somewhere, or you may end up doing it over Discord or whatever. Or we're all on our own sums, and we end up having to think of something else to do. So, obviously, I would like to get to around the 500 subscribers mark here on YouTube, around about Christmas time. And take it from there, see what happens. We'll try and get. So my voice a bit ago. We'll try and get some shots up for you guys to watch, just to try and help the channel. That's a gate post. We'll try and get some shots up on YouTube for you guys to watch to help the channel out. But yeah. I've lost the train of thought because of that gate post now. But anyway, I just thought I would share that kind of nonsense with you. Because obviously I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Frankly, because nobody tells me anything. So yeah, if you want to come and join us on the server, feel free. But yeah, it's one of those lovely situations, isn't it? And my knee's just gone. And I've no ibuprofen in the file whatsoever. Anyone that doesn't know, I tore the ligament in my knee multiple times, and I haven't even moved since sitting down, and my knee's just completely seized up, and it is painful. Um, yeah, it feels as if somebody's squeezing my fucking knees, basically, in all directions. It's I was fine when I sat down. I'm sitting in the wrong position. I'm not sitting in a weird mm, position. I'm just sitting in my seat at the desk, and without any warning, my knees just seized up on me. So yeah. So if you want to come and join, feel free. We are on sale. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out quite a lot, even if you don't think it does. It does. Give the live stream a like if you're enjoying it, even if you're not enjoying it, give us a like. If you want to share the content of any other content even. Let's start that sentence. If you would like to share any content from the channel, feel free. Um, if you want to head over to GoFundMe and donate whatever you can to the charity fundraising event, feel free. We do have a link on our YouTube main page, our homepage on YouTube, that'll take you straight to that GoFundMe page. Now, obviously, we've got to try and do a video for that event as well. But he's aware of what's going on. So, yeah, I will probably be doing that tomorrow. So, my day off tomorrow is probably not going to be much of a day off. So, something's going to give during the week. But yeah, I haven't done an all week off for a good wee while, so who knows? I think the last time I done an all week I was doing videos. I can remember those days really, really well. We're getting a video every single fucking day. That was absolutely painful. I would play the game for, well, I'd play the map for around about 2 hours, so that would give me about four videos. Would edit the whole thing, so I do half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour. That was time lapses and all that. So yeah, just recording in the half-hour blocks for a couple of hours, and then I would have to sit down and edit them. So I had a management sheet in front of me. Reverse that, zoom out a wee bit more so you can see better. So I had basically a video management plan in front of me. Basically had what the videos were that I had recorded, and what the title of them was going to be, and whether or not I had merited. So I worked off of that, basically every week, and yeah, so you use 7 videos a week minimum, which some days, yeah, I had 2 videos a day. So, on a good week, I was editing around about 14 videos a week. On a good week, that's how many videos I was editing. So that was me editing them and getting them up. So every single time I got a video edited, I was sending straight up to YouTube. So it was there, it was scheduled to go live, it was usually go live. I then got a wee bit of work, and the channel suffered because I was absolutely shattered at night, so I only had weekends to record, edit, upload. So yeah, and then basically ended up on the odd weekends here and there. Yeah, it was okay. It was good stuff and all that. But I'm guessing with full. We are full. So let's put the shovel part in the middle. So that's basically what I was doing. Watching videos, there was the odd live stream here and there, not anything to shout about. So I was still playing with YouTube. You know what I mean? I was still seeing what we could do and everything along those lines, really. And growing the channel, basically. That's what we're doing. It's only in the past year and a half that you guys have kicked off on the channel. Kicked off in this way. We've went from 180 subscribers end of last year, roughly, to 344 subscribers. When I last checked this morning. So I can put into words how over the moon I am with that. He's a wonderful, wonderful bunch of people, and we I wouldn't be here without you. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you've seen me at my breaking point, literally. No thanks to my summer car, but you have seen me at my breaking point. So don't worry, my summer car will never be back on the channel, unless I'm drunk. And as I don't drink a lot, the chances are, oh, there's a very, very high chance that my summer car will never be back on this channel. The only way to be back is if you won't pay for it to come back. So, yeah. So that's the only way my summer car will ever come back is if you guys jump up and down and say, look, we'll give you X amount of pounds to bring back my summer car. Come in mind, I hold the right to turn around to you and go, fuck off. Absolutely no fucking chance of it ever coming back. I don't care how much money you give me. I might be swayed for a few million. Sorry, a few trillion, let's get that bit right. But yeah, we are looking for a kind of mechanical game to put onto the channel. At the minute, as you know, I'd rather go down the Farm Sim 25 road, because I'm curious to see what this new DLC map's going to look like. I'm also quite curious to try and work out whereabouts in Scotland it's based. I'm pretty sure with what I've seen so far, I'm really. I think it's going to be based around about Golden Mall, that kind of area. I think that's where they've based it roughly, going by what screenshots and that I've seen from Daggerwin and that. I haven't really kept up to date with what's going on. Frankly, because I I want to keep it as a surprise, not only for myself but you guys as well. Whether or not we can afford to buy it, I don't know. What I might do is probably buy it and obviously DLC map. We could possibly try and get James to do the same, try and get her to buy it and DLC map, and Jenny come and join us when we do it as okay game. Why I can't Okay, obviously I've got the wrong button. But yeah. So we'll cook it genuine and do that, teach you how to play the game and how to do some stuff like that. That way does not necessarily need to be here with us. You can do it MP prop, literally. You know, we, we might even get Storm in. He might fancy coming in to join us, and I doubt it. But he might decide he wants to come and uh, do stuff like that. So we'll see. It's one of those things we actually do have to just sit back and see what happens. There's nothing we can do to change that. So we've fertilised as much of that fuel as we possibly can. We've put as much into it as we possibly can. And I've hit that same fucking gatepost. Real life, you would take a digger to that gatepost and rip that gatepost out. But yeah, I just the wrong line. I keep hitting it with the tongue spreader. But yeah, 400, whatever, 435 horsepower against the gatepost. The gatepost lost every single time. So no wonder we need to do so much work on this tractor. Just over half full. We'll go and top up. There's no point going off the field with Bell and the down spreader. So lost completely lost my train of thought there. So again, if you want to come and join us, feel free. Another thing I'm going to try and do during this week at some point is try and work out how to mod a skin for ETS2. Because I really want my own skin on my Scania, on all my vehicles. If I can get it to work, happy days. I'll then put it onto the server, onto the workshop for Steam for you guys if you want it. if you want it, I recommend that's I put it anywhere that's where it's going to be. But yeah, it's one of those things at the end of the day. I've made a right mess of that. I actually censored myself as I was saying that. Actually, yeah, I was censored myself without actually realising I'd censored myself. Um, if you know, you know. Anyway, so yeah. Oh dear. So the skin's not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be dried and similar. We might put the new logo on. I am currently working on a logo in my head at the minute. So it's not down on paper or anything like that, but um, we'll see how we get on. We might call it something completely different. We might we'll wait and see. Yeah, get another load out of that. No problem. So yeah, after we empty this, we will go up to home. Well, we'll be working from home farm area next anyway. We will start hauling manure back once it starts raining. We'll empty all the middens out, not all the middens, all the sheds out, and we'll start bringing all the dung back to this farm and typically planting that midden. So we'll probably use a wheel load over here to push up. We'll unfortunately have to use the wheel, not the wheel loader, the telehandler over on the farm to load up over there. So we'll probably take the bucket with us to do that. So I will probably need to spend some more money and buy a grapple for the Valtra. Our for family, our big Valtra. Because that seems to be now the tractor for doing the feed mixing, the mixing and all that. Because we need something that size of order to get over the top of that. diagonals. So let's just move Storm's pack up out of the way. Because he was just sitting in it being a noob. So he hasn't been in the game since. But yeah. So no idea how much manure we're gonna have to put on this field. So let's make a start. I'm trying not to get another game full of stuffers. We really should have lights on because we're travelling the road still. Obviously once we're finishing that everything we're doing, then we're back into our jobs. We're not going anywhere near the main roads, we won't leave them back on. I'll turn them off for the time being. We are going to add clockwise around this field. It's just the way that we came in the field and it's started up. So there's a pallet of apples kicking about. As far as I'm aware, they are still in water. If you want to come and join us and help us out, feel free. It's a lot of jobs to do on the map. I'm also considering putting back some apple trees, and this is going to have to be the last dung spreading plot at this point in time because the rain has just started in game. So this field is going to get pretty muddy in a wee while. So we need to start watching what we're doing. The last thing I want to do is get 400 odd horsepower tractor stuck in our cornfield because it's not going to end very well. So we'll get as much done as we possibly can. We can get away with it, we can get away with it. But there's enough jobs for us to do with the rain. We can walk around, that's not a problem. So yeah, it's one of those jobs where hopefully we can get as much done as possible. Try and get rid of that wherever possible. So it is one of those fields where there's so many curves. But we'll get it covered. So we'll take this back to home farm. We'll get a dung spreader down, a wind dung spreader back, and I'll set it just outside the field. As a reminder, we need to come back into this field. But yeah, realise you probably want to shut that gate, otherwise it's going to get covered in what's not. So yeah. that's it. We'll try and cover as much of this as we possibly can. Whether or not we can make it back to the gate, I don't think we will. I hope we can, but I don't think we're going to end up being a little bit short. You think? Yeah. Just all round. Close that down at the same time, put that into the tab. We'll go back that up, bring it back, and I will probably set it in that lay-by bit there so it's out of the way. Whether or not leave this strap on, I don't know. Because then that way it's empty this midden down here, and we can then start going mucking out sheds. So we need to take some bales of hay over to the sheep farm. Storm's new haul loader tractor from the greenhouse move over to the sheep shed, because it's going to be one of his jobs to make sure that the animals are looked after as well. When we're busy doing field work, it's something he can do until we get somebody else in to back us up a wee bit. No idea what's going on with Storm at the minute. He doesn't even seem to be on YouTube videos at the minute. He's probably too busy playing with his TV. You want to play with your TV, Storm? Put us on your TV. Put the channel on the TV. Put the channel on your phone. Put the channel on your computer or your laptop that's sitting doing nothing. That is build the views up. You think I'm joking? I'm not. It's yeah. Yeah. Every view, man, every view error, it all counts. Yeah. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Even if you have us on in the background, you don't have to be watching us. You just have us on in the background, have us on mute. Yeah. Even have us on, not pay attention to the TV, just have us on, listen to the nonsense. The boat smoke that we're talking about. It's a polite way of saying that we talk about shite. Yeah. So we'll get this audience up again, take it over to outside the field, see how much space we've got. I don't really want to unhitch this. Hopefully I've got the space that I can dump the tractor off the road as well, without it being in the way. So, keep them turned on. Try not to run into the tile because it doesn't end very well. Empty what's in the graph or the back brake. It's another job that I have to do. We need to make sure that's complete before silage time. Oh wait, there's a good wee while before we start the silage again. So we'll put the stoop put a box work in the spreader. I just wish you could see the raindrops on windscreens on vehicles. I know it would make the game very graphic heavy, so I'm sure there was a game out there that you actually did see raindrops um, on the vehicles. And I don't think it's ETS 2. I don't think it's My Summer Car. There was My Summer I can't. I'm sure it was another farming game, like a farm management game. Oh, and it was the game was actually better than this. I've actually some have still got two versions of that game. Turns out we've actually got more in here than we actually need. But anyway, who knows? We might manage to get it all in. I doubt we'll get it all in. But if I can fire up into that corner, I'd be very happy. There's no point coming back from one grab pull. Just put it in the corner. There's nothing else we can do with that. With the wheel loader. I'll leave that sitting there for the time being. The lights up, so we're not really needing them pretty well. Also, we do need to to move another load of slurry from big dairy shed. But yeah, where am I going? Right, where are we going? That's your fault, chap. Worst case scenario, I suppose. Put the tractor and trailer in there. Look, we've just put in another crate of honey. I'm going onto that pallet and we can move that pallet in the door. We should be able to go off the road here. Yes, we're north. Still, let's turn the light back on so we can actually see what we're doing. Turn the curtains off. Reverse power back. Reverse power. Turn it off. Give the game a chance to save. So you can see what we've done. So we've still got that field to do. These three, these two, that's grass. They don't need to be done because they're going into grapes. So what we're going to do is we'll jump into the New Holland. Actually the on the road. So it's a very wet day. Let me jump into Discord and see if we've got any messages for um, okay, so Storm's decided he's going to play FX25. I no. Okay, I've just realised a message from not working. They've banned me. I will to media now. I will start new map in FS22. Okay. So yeah, he's too busy playing the FS25 to come and help us out. So he's made his bed, he can now sleep in it, as they say. So, if you want to come and join us, feel free. Um, we are on the server. Joe Storm has to do his fucking job. I am going to move up, back up out of the way. Because I know exactly what this game's like. Let's go around this side, so I'm not jumping into the tractor again. So take it up to, yeah, I'm going to move that trail bows out of the way. And then move this. I don't know what I'm going to move to. Just see how much more it actually has. Because we kind of do have a spare load of tractor now, because we could use our own load of tractor over the sheep farm. Also, we could not that. So let's move that out of the way. That's what we'll do. We'll put it in the shed, and that way it's out of the way. It's there if we need it. It's there if we need it. It's there if Storm needs it. If he decides he wants to use it to back up, by all means he can. Just set it outside his front door. Probably should change that when Storm's not in the game to Storm not home. Sorry. But you're not here, so. But anyway, let's put this onto the tap. Let's get it filled up with some lovely water. We probably do need a faster way of filling the tractor up. So we'll head over to Home Farm with the New Holland. We'll fill up weight and all the soy. We'll transfer some more milk across. No doubt there's about another 10 million litres of milk. Why did I just that tractor off? Aye. Right, I will. Let's move. So, yeah, what was I going to say? No idea. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see how much milk we've got over there. Probably end up with another 2 tanks of soy to come out of the top shed. I don't have space up there to put in a full tank, unfortunately. But we've got a big old tank down here, and it's nicely situated for doing what we need to do. This is probably where pumps and hoses DLC would come in really handy, because you just actually lay the hose down, and actually pump all the slurry from the big dairy shed up here to our whole tank. Um, then we could just leave the hose at the side of the road. It's not interfering with anything at that point. But if we were to do that, then obviously everybody would have to have the DLC. But yeah, pardon me, I think we're okay for fuel. What do you mean? So we've got just under 4,000 litres of milk in 2 hours. Yeah, I'll settle for that. Very nice. We'll just You know, if it turns out we get a full one of them a day, then it's not too bad. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make as much space as possible, as often as possible. So we've got a better idea of what's going on. How much more have we actually got in storage? In that production, how much have we got there? Nine and a half thousand litres there. Uh, and this one, 88,000. So just shy of 89,000. Um, that's not going to fill up anytime soon, is it? I'll max out anytime soon. Um, but yeah, that should just from here. How are these apples doing? Because I don't know to see how much water. So they're okay for water. That's fine. Um, they're okay. Right. Let's just double check these. So these ones are needing some water, but they're okay. I can live with that. Um, I think what we'll do is we're going to store. We'll store them. We're not selling them. We'll store them. How are we doing for flour? Okay, so we've filled the fucking spawn point again for flour. See, we'll wait until that's full and then we'll go and sort that. Carry out again. Words. How are we doing here? Okay. Melons seem to take a while. Um, and we've got an echo, so I'm just going to turn my phone down a wee bit. Just where I actually picked up an echo. Bakery, how are we doing? So the flour at the bakery is okay, we can cope. Obviously, I spawned melons in because, as you say, they're taking absolutely ages to fill pallet up, and we don't really have that time to sit back and wait for all that carry on. So that's what's happening there. So I'm happy, no, reasonably happy. We do need to get a compact car handler brought in. Basically, to move parts out of production sheds. Just we can, keep on top of things. You know, we're not having to take them over store points over here. I think the eggs that we've got in store, we're just going to sell. So when I come later with the Arctic, we can sell all the eggs. Get all the eggs in and we'll just sell them. Get all the eggs to our farm shop. Then we'll sell them in there because they're not going to be needed in the bakery anytime soon. So yeah, to do is take this back to the farm, go empty the tank in one hit, tank in this tractor. I'll then come back with this tractor and put this tractor on that trailer with those nails. I'm not a big fan of the AS, so I'll use New Holland. So yeah. Yeah, actually, before we do that, I think we'll take the hay over to the sheep farm. Yeah, I'll lose the big New Holland telehandler for that one. What I'll do is I'll take that data back across to the main farm, that 3 cars, because that's really, really get it wrong. It's nice and handy in there. It's nice and tight for it. Storm squad in the shed just dry. Nobody likes a wet state. but it's able to get this back to the carbs. It's nice and handy having this over there. So you just need to keep an eye on how many carbs you've got. You've used over at our farm, I think. So yeah, so all the dairy calves will come back to the main farm so we can potentially take care of them a little bit better and rear them and all that. So unless of course we run out of space in the egg glues, and yeah, we'll just keep over there. We do have a spare shed over there that's not being used at the minute. Um, Actually, we have a spare shed over here as well, because we'll probably end up moving all the heifers into the new shed. That'll give us the old good shed for housing young stock. It's not the fastest vehicle in the world, does it? CS game? The solar farm supposed brought in some money. I'm glad something's bringing money in for us. Yeah. Uh, that's about it. Storm Point? Counter-Strike 2. Okay, so you'd rather play Counter-Strike 2 than come and give us a hand storm. Right, okay, I see how it is. I see exactly how it is. So yeah, um, I know when, where, not wanted. I'm only joking, Storm, if you're watching. That'll be the rain on again outside. And I can hear it smacking off my window. Or windows. And I'm not just talking about in-game, I'm talking about literally outside my window and flat. So yeah. I sound like a bloody robot. I just hear myself back through my phone. Oh dear. I am robot. Experiment. I'm not going to finish that sentence off. The way YouTube's been at the minute. So yeah. This is going to be tight. When they're too hot. And it's too much on. This is not going to end. So what I'll do is this part, super sound platform, you square those bales up. Square up. Don't. So let's square these bales off. That one's not too bad. It was these two here that are recipe for disaster. Don't find any of these bills doing anything else. We might end up with a leaning tower of trees that falling down on top of us, but it's not really a lot to do. So I think that's the last pile of bills to take to the tree farm, at least for the time being. Ah, fuck off, game. So I'm just going to put these pills in. Cruiser super strength. Sticky bill situation. So yeah, could be on top of there. Not quite. hopefully that should be enough bales now over hay-wise over at the sheep yard. Which we'll need to take more bales over at some point, but it's enough to get us a big start of the year. So we will need to take a chore over at some point. Might have a straw blower over and keep it over here. Maybe, I don't know. It's not a hard job to spring case over once every couple of days. These pigs aren't getting through that much stuff. It's actually quite nice. It's everything else. It's bottlenecking, bottlenecking us, as we say. So what we're going to do is take 2 of these bales more. We've only got 2 sheds of sheep. A bale in each shed just to make sure that we've got enough feed for them. Since I'm in the game on my own today. Can we go back with so, turn that off to save the diesel time being. Also, I've taken around with the telehandler to tell them to see the tractors and all. Storm's yard. Oh, the greenhouse yard. I don't know if Storm's coming back to join us at any point soon, or whether he's got to finish Breakfast 22. If he's got to finish Breakfast 22, there is a more there's a modder's job available for anyone that wants to come and mod the channel. I'm only joking, Storm. Don't worry. But yeah, it's obviously the most guaranteed place on the channel for somebody who wants to come and join us on a regular basis. There's obviously the mother of Ballam 22. So take this these wheels around to our little sheepy weeks around the other side. So I'm hoping they'll still have obviously going through it a lot faster than I would expect. So we are going to have to invest in a compact telehandler here as well. I don't think the loaner tractor is meant to be suitable for getting into these tight spaces. So bear with me for 1 second. Try and push the Anybody would have thought I've done that before. Don't tell. We'll do it again. Quite easy doing this in the game. Real life is a bloody pain. You've got to do it with the. This build's not doing what it's meant to do very easily. So that's both of them got the rails getting there very slowly with the wool. SME not that fast. Um, so head this back. You take this back to main farm. We'll then we'll then jump into the S. We'll jump into the S. We'll jump into the S. We'll start hauling some manure about. Roll them up with the dump trucks over there. It saves unhitching the New Holland and doing all that stuff. So my plan with that is that, and we'll take it from there. Really. So I'm thinking of doing a video series on one of the smaller maps. I need to. Yeah, I'm probably going to do it single player because I want certain mods installed and mods that aren't MP compatible, unfortunately. So it's going to be a single player game. I'm going to do it. It's not going to be a live stream. We're going to do it as videos. I'm going to possibly do it on Fairhead. That's the plan. Might redo Fairhead or something similar. Chances are it's going to be Fairhead, but I don't know. One of the other things I want to do is concentrate on the live stream stuff. So I've got that many game saves at the minute. So I'm going to go through my game saves and delete certain ones. There's one game save I don't want to delete, and that's because I've put so many hours into it. But it's getting to the stage where there's too much on that map for me to do on my own. And because of the mods that's installed on it, it's frankly unreliable, if that makes sense. I don't know why I went here, but anyway. But that's the plan. So we'll start moving some bulk muck about. This tractor starts moving. It's another reason I want rid of tractors. It takes so long for this tractor to actually start up and move. It's unfucking real. Um, Turn all them on. Leave the noise of flashing. I don't like the layout of the S. The S is, for what it is, the inside of it looks cheap and nasty. And to buy one of these tractors brand spanking new is over 2.5 grand. And it feels nasty. It feels as if it's an old-fashioned tractor with the, um, you know, the 2010 era. You know what I mean? It's that kind of feel at six. I can't put it. Where they had the big dial, and just felt as if they weren't actually interested in designing tractors. They just went, oh, let's just have this. Oh, you're here now, you part timer. Hello. Hello. But yeah, that's basically where we stand in a minute. Uh, but, I was playing. Eh? What were you playing? Playing on your TV? um, Playing with your TV. So, and if you were playing with your TV, I don't want to know about it. Uh, yeah, I know you were playing FS25 in Counter Strike. Yeah, because I seen it on Discord. That's what you were playing. You know? Yeah. So we'll start hauling this stuff over. Actually, what we're going to. I don't think. HP. Um, but yeah, what time is it? What's 10? We'll do a couple of loads. Back to the main yard, and we'll take it from there. How much is this tractor worth? Because this tractor's in my head. Microsoft working. What? Microsoft working on that sound and stuff. Right, okay. Okay, so an 8X isn't classified as a large tractor. Okay. 170 grand. what it's going to give us back. How much is T8? I'm guessing T8's in here somewhere. Actually, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide my screen for 2 seconds, and I'm starting on my phone by the sound of things. Give me 2 seconds. What I'm going to do is hide my screen. So I'm going to put the BRB up. I'm still here. So it's just back down so it's not drowning me out. So I know what I'm going to do. Also, I'm going to not tell you what to do. Apart from the fact that the AS is so the AS is now. Okay, so what you need to do is yeah. Now, I'm hoping it's a useful standard models for this. I hope I haven't just screwed up. Don't let run into it. Okay. I know you guys can't see because I've got Can I jump, please, game? Pretty sure I have to go right. Oh, that's fine. Let's try. Stop, whatever. What are you on about? I am streaming. You're going to bed now. No, I'm not. I haven't gone to bed. I'm still here. If I'd stopped streaming, I wouldn't have. That down a little bit more. Just take it down to here. If I wasn't streaming, you know, if I was going to my bed, the outro that went up. I've hid my screen because I don't want you seeing what I'm going to be buying. That's why. I'm keeping it as a surprise for you. So yeah, can I actually put what I want on this? No. Do I choose? Right. I know what I'm doing. So, let me just see how much money I actually need for this. Need steering. Of that. We'll have that. So 2, 6, 7. Oof. It only gives me that much power. Right. What I'm going to do is cheat in some money because we've so I'm going to add in 1,000. Um, yeah. So bear with me 2 seconds. Now I've got to find the tractor again. There we go. Six. Okay, so we're back. So we've went out and we've bought a big Duke's 9 TTV series. It's 9,000 series, 340 model. It is a Black Warrior, and its horsepower is a whopping 336 horses under this big bonnet. It's not my kind of cup of tea. The layout's a wee bit, yeah, but we don't really go with Dukes, do we? So I thought, yeah, let's just go with a Dukes. We will get another loader tractor for contract team, but the lights are a wee shit in this one. So that's what we've got. It's the fastest tractor in the S. Don't get me wrong, it does look a wee bit nicer than the S. But yeah, it's certainly what we need at the minute anyway. So I did spawn in £300,000. Still we could buy it. Because we do need to do whatever. So what I'm going to do is pay back the £200,000 loan. Okay, that'll leave us around £16,000. Sadly. Now, whether we do that or we buy another loader tractor straight away for that side of the operation. Basically to replace the S in this tractor we bought is basically to replace the Ballam. Because if Ultra is going to stay on the feeding side, I'm in two minds what tractor to go for. Half of me wants to go JCB and put loader on it. The other half wants me to go New Holland, top spec T7, maybe T8 if we load on a T8. that's where I want to be. If I can, then possibly another Valtra, 300 odd horsepower. But that's the plan. It's not going to be this live stream. But yeah, we'll, we'll head up to the dump trailer. We'll come back to main farm, tip, back to home farm. We'll get another load, come back, tip, take it back to this, obviously back with it, obviously. It does have a lot more get up and go than the 8S, this tractor. That's one of the reasons I went for it. It's a nippy tractor in a good way. It's straight on the power. You put your foot on the accelerator with this, and you feel as if you're actually moving. Unlike the 8S, where it's sluggish in game. Interior wise, on the Dukes, it looks far, far nicer than the 8S. It's around about 30 horses more powerful. It's about 5 miles per hour faster than the 8S. I think the 8S was 34 blocks, this is 39 blocks. So there's that. Not 100% sure what Storm's tractor's rated to horsepower wise. What I'm. Yeah. So, as for Fairhead, the video series, I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do it. I might do it as, it's something similar to Valley Springs where we do it as a set year. The problem I have with that is I want my high ups. I want my high ups. I want to drive high ups again in this game. Yeah. I just feeling that I try and copy or upload. Feeling that I try and copy or upload the document that I've got onto Discord. I think there's a limit on Discord how big of a document you can upload. But yeah, we'll see. So this tractor's like, what? The trailer behind me? What? What? There's no trailer behind me. You tell me I'm pulling a trailer behind me? I don't think so. Yeah, if this was the 8S, we'd be struggling to move off. Just about. You've seen how sluggish it was in the yard. This is completely different. And it's not much bigger, this tractor. It's only 31 horses more powerful than the 8S. The 8S is 305 horsepower. This is 336. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, top speed's a wee bit sluggish, but on the get up and go, she's nippy. And that's where it counts. You want something quick off the mark. But yeah, I don't know how often we'll drive this tractor, but to get jobs done, she's nippy. And she's got brakes. What's the most important thing is the stop. It's all well and good when they get up and go, but if you can't stop, you doomed. Um, so what I'm going to do just now, guys, is I'll leave you with that for 2 seconds. I'm actually going to put my soup on. Um, So, let's put my soup on. So, yeah. So, hopefully, by the time we get all this done, my soup will be ready to eat. I know the last time it was a wee bit cold, the last time I had soup. I didn't give it enough time to cook. But it was fine. Just passed through it. Eating it at the end of the day, isn't it? So, tomato soup I'm on tonight, if anybody is interested. I was holding up my phone to make sure we were not having any issues. But yeah, we seem to have a delay at the minute. Bit of a long delay. So we'll get this show done, we'll go back, we'll get another load. We'll then take that load back, tip it back, and that will probably do us for this live stream. How are we doing? Honey. Still needing a crate of honey. But yeah, the two garden field things at the main farm. What are we going to do with these, guys? Do we put more beehives down, produce more honey a lot faster? Or do we put down solar panels and produce money that way? Solar panels are a lot more expensive, of course. And produce a lot more money. Honey on the other side of the table is probably a lot more valuable to us all. Because obviously our plan for next year is um, to start up a serial production. So if we're going to come back, talk about how each artist feels, and see where we start from there. Pardon me. So obviously this is the first time me bring this chat into this yard. I'm not 100% sure where I'm willing to be with this, um, to make life as easy as possible. The good news is we can see over the top of trailers. We don't need to go where one person. When we're playing the video series, yeah, we're going to do it as realistically as possible. What I mean by that is we'll have mods installed that prevents you from twisting your body 360 degrees right round the car. Is it realistic cab or something? The mod's called. So we'll have that. There's another couple mods that we'll install through the realistic view. What I want to know from you guys is what. Actually, we're not. Yeah, okay. Did we do it on that one or not? I don't know. There's another map I want to try. But I think we're going to do it on. It's a slightly bigger map. Um, so yeah, you guys know I'm white. Yeah. Actually, no. We'll just do it on fair head. It's the right size for that kind of. We'll do it on. Fuck it. We'll do it on Leighton. We'll go back to Leighton. We'll start a visual series on Leighton. Well, I need help. Okay. What what we'll do is we'll put a poll up on here just now. Obviously, I'll create one on the page at the end of this. Which farm should we do our oops, don't know if I can spell survival role realistic. No, this is going to be a realistic. But I think I've actually spelt right first attempt, even though I'm dyslexic. I think I have actually spelt that properly. But I'm sure somebody in chat would tell me. Roleplay. Which farm should we do our realistic survival roleplay on? Lighton Farm. Straight to. Bearhead. Um, um, Oh, I was going to say, I can't remember off the top of my head what the name of that Yorkshire map is. But there's, there's four, you start on four different farms on it. What's the fourth option going to be? Yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure that's it. So, which farm do we do our realistic survival role play on? Letting Farm, Fairhead, or the Yorkshire map? What I can't remember the name of. Which one do we do our realistic series on? Come in mind, it's a video series. It's not going to be a live stream. It's going to be a video series. Um, Possibly single player because of the mods that's going to be installed. Um, so what one would you guys like to see us do? Um, so the poll's open, so you can vote on the poll. Um, okay, it seems so. I'm going to keep the poll open until the end of the live stream. Um, so we'll head back and we'll get another true award. Hi, have you put your vote in yet, mate? Since two votes, it's saying the possibly both were waiting. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna have some. There's one thing. I can't complain that my soup's not going to be hot. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Right. Um. So anyone that wasn't in the live stream a couple of minutes ago, we do have a poll up at the minute um, regarding our realistic survival roleplay video series that we're going to be doing quite soon. So there's a choice of 3 maps at the minute. There's Lighton Farm, Fairhead, and the Yorkshire. I'm pretty sure it's the Yorkshire map. There's like 4 farms that you can start on. You pick one, and it generates you into that farm to start with. So obviously the poll at the minute is just to give me a rough idea which one's favourable. I will get a proper poll put up in the chat posts on the channel, and that's the one that will really count. That's the one that's we need to know about. If that makes sense. Yes. So, oh, do it as a straw poll. Do it as a straw poll. Possibly. Don't know. Fuck it. We'll do it the way I said. Right. We'll we'll put the poll up on the channel at the end of the live stream. That's the one that's going to make all the difference. So what I'm going to do is just bounce footage off my phone just to see if there's any difference when it comes to poll. So there's 2 votes at the minute, and going by the poll itself, they're both for election. So it's giving me a heads up that he possibly could be winning the series or the Lighting map even. So we've got another trailer of manure from home farm. I'll take it back to the main yard, get it tipped in the midden. I'm then going to call it quits at that point. We'll talk about the 2 small garden field things at the side of the house and what we'll probably do from there. But yeah, we do have a poll up, guys, that have just joined, just to make you aware. It's what farm do we. So, which farm? Why have I got it as which farm? I'm pretty sure it should be which map. Anyway, we're doing a realistic survival roleplay video series here on the channel that will start in a few weeks' time. So I need to know which map you'd like us to do it on. We've got 3 options at the minute. The 3 options are a Letting Farm, it's a third party mod, unfortunately. Fairhead and the auction map. I can't remember the name of the auction map off the top of my head. But they're the 3 options at this point in time. Obviously, if the Yorkshire one wins, then we'll vote to find out which farm we actually start on in that one. Failing that, I might just take a stab in the dark and just pick one. The other thing I need to make you aware of is it's going to be a single player series, because of certain mods that we're going to be putting into the game. Um, Now, we're not going to be live streaming the map. You know, we might, if I'm struggling, we will. Again, if a single player live stream, if that's the case. What's what's different? I hear you say. Basically, what's different is we're going back to videos with that series. That is solely video based. I know it's been a lot more pressure on me. You might get one, you might get two videos over a week. I don't know. So my plan would be probably record and edit Tuesday, Thursday. The videos drop maybe a Wednesday and Friday, or maybe a Wednesday and a Sunday. You know what I mean? It's that kind of situation. Oh, I need to sit down and work out what days I can put it out on. Because I think Friday used to be like 3 streams. It might work on a Friday, who knows? Also, I don't want to put it, schedule it to go live when we've got a live stream due to, well, if that makes sense. There's no point in that. So, obviously, I'm going to be recording hopefully a week in advance from what you watch. So, I'm going to put a poll up after the live stream. It'll go onto YouTube polls. I will make everyone aware that it's there. So, I will probably do a very quick short, just like it's there. It will only be valid for a certain time. I will pull it at the end of Tuesday's live stream, and we'll go through what's won and all that. If it's a draw, then we'll do a rapid poll, if that makes sense. So whoever's in chat, whoever's in the live stream on Tuesday, once we close official poll, will get to pick between the tied maps. If the Yorkshire one wins, then obviously I'll take a note of the farms that are linked to that map, because the class is different maps within the map, if that makes sense. There's like 4 maps within one map. I'm quite excited to do it. I haven't done an FS video for a little while, so just need you aware, for every hour that I record, it's around about half an hour to 45 minutes to edit. It was. The videos might go up as 45 minutes, might go up as an hour. I don't know how I'm going to time lapse what's going on. You might end up having to sit there. Yeah, we might run it as something similar to a live stream. You know, talk a load of box talk. But we'll see what happens. If we do it that way, then it saves me having to remember when I'm talking, when I'm not talking. Because if I time lapse when I'm talking, you end up with that. Basically, you won't understand what the single point you said. I don't really want to have to lip sync what I've said, if that makes sense. Because obviously that adds even more time onto the editing. So that's not a problem. I don't mind editing. That's fine. The upload can take anything from an hour to 8 hours for my internet. That's what my problem is. That's why I stopped doing videos. Is because of the upload. Once they're up, don't give a flying fuck how long they take to process because it's obviously it's a pain in the arse if they're held for multiple hours before they process, but at least it's there. So, like I said, my plan is to get to get the videos up for Wednesday and possibly a Sunday. Because also I want you guys to get notified of all our live streams and the videos that go up. One of the other things I want to do, video wise, is possibly on another game. A game that I haven't actually bought yet, and I don't know whether or not I'm going to buy said game or not. And if I do buy this thing, I'll play a game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, depending on what side of the fence you're on. But yeah, that's where we are at the minute. I'm just going to jump into tracks just to say quiet. Pardon me. So if you want to cast a vote just now, just a rough idea of what's going on, feel free. Just as we're doing that, I am actually going to jump to YouTube posts. That's what I want. Create a post. So what I'm going to do is just open pull up again, just so I can get it word for word. Which mark slash farm should we do our new? Oops, can I spell video real survival roleplay? Which map farm should we do our new videos realistic survival roleplay on? The options are Latin Farm FS22 Party Mod, Fairhead, one of the farms from the Yorkshire farm map. see, name of map to be confirmed. So yeah, we'll get that posted just now. Let's copy that. I'm going to throw it up in chat just now. So that poll should go blue. Yes, it is. So that link is now up. So at the minute, that is where we stand. So what I'm going to do now, that's everything. So one of the other things we need to do is work out what we put in front gardens, basically. So again, I'll put another poll up on YouTube regarding what we're doing in here. So I'll jump up here. Actually, no, I'll go into flight mode and do it in flight mode because why not? So bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just go into flight mode. If I can remember where. Yeah. I can't see it for fucking open up. So these are the 2 areas here we're talking about. Just do that. What do we do in these 2 bits, guys? Do we put beehives in one of them or both of them, or do we put solar panels in one or both of them? Because the only other option for me is maybe put a sheep enclosure in, well, but then, yeah, that's probably not the best idea in the world. Bees, if we do it, it's going to be that one, and we can maybe fill that whole area with bees, maybe some of that. So there's at the minute we could put one of these down. That's it. That's all we're going to manage to afford. Orchards. That's the apple trees. That's too big and it's going to be a little bit whatever. So we need to work out what we're going to do there. I don't even know if there's anything on mod hub that we can put down as mods that's MP safe. So unfortunately, guys, that is going to have to do it. We'll go over it whole lot. Um, so yeah, we'll end the live stream having a look at these horrible people. Who's not very happy? Who's carrying on? It's Tom. Tom's being Tom. Let's put it that way. So we'll end on that note, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll just give a game a save. So if you want to cast a vote or officially on what we do for the video series, feel free. There is a link in the chat that will take you to the poll. That poll will shut at around about 10 o'clock on Tuesday evening. So just at the end of Tuesday's live stream. So, okay, so let's make sure that the next tab that goes up. So let me just go into that just so you can actually see what's going on. So obviously, I'm not needing to hide anything. This is the channel. This is what's going on. So you can vote on whatever one of these you want to do. So as you can see, it is up. At the minute, let's end the poll from the live stream. So it should now pop up on your screen now. So there's two votes registered during the live stream's poll, and that was in favour of letting farm. So if I jump over to the poll just now, I'm just going to put that up just now. I'll add a comment in as well. Literally just now. Just say that live stream ended with two votes for letting farm. See you. You see me. I'm just about to end anyway. So give me 2 seconds. So that's pretty much it. You're seeing what I've just put up. What's my notification? Oh, new subscriber. This is live, guys. So welcome Harry T to the channel. I will actually just do that now. Wrong thing. Create post. So not sure what's, but yeah. Welcome to the channel, Harry, and your subscription is much appreciated. So we'll get that up as well. So, if you want to be like Harry, feel free and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Um, that's something I was going to show you guys, when we're here. So let's bring up all this information. Where is it? Audience. I think it's under audience. So, 84% of you guys are new viewers. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of new viewers coming to the channel. Not subscribed in the last 28 days of the people who have watched. A whopping 58.2% of you. Come on, guys, let's subscribe. If you're tuned in, subscribe, guys. Come on. 41.8% of you lovely people who have been watching have actually subscribed. Device type for the last 28 days, mobile phones is what people mostly watch on, which, yeah, that's fine. It's what I'm currently watching my live stream on just now to make sure everything's working. 58.6% of people watching the mobiles, 32.8% of people watching TV, 4.4% watch on the computer, and 4.2% watch on a tablet. Most people who are watching are from Brazil, closely followed by the UK, then Angry Bishop. Uh, Vitam, Vitam, how do you pronounce that? I'm sorry, but how do you pronounce that? And then it was Sweden and then Indonesia. I do apologise for people who are watching from there. My brain just won't help me out here. And, yeah, so moving swiftly on. We all know I'm dyslexic, so yeah, we'll move swiftly on. 33.6% of our viewers on this channel are female. 66.4% of the viewers are male. That's over the last 28 days. 45.8% are aged 25 to 34. 49.6% are aged between 35 and 44 years young. 4.7% are young timers, 55 to 64-year-olds. The last 20, 28 days even, real subtitle, 100% opt for no subtitles. So yeah, that's basically everybody's watching at the minute. I can't believe that that's got 1,000 subscribers. Emergical 112. Within the last 28 days, that's got another 1,000 subscribers. Wow. Casual. So content, let's go into content. Filter. Views. not the one it's not. Holy shit! Right, okay, guys. Emergency call 112, call 6. That went up in August the 18th, 2020. 52,832 views in total. 239 likes. Yeah, okay, 49 dislikes. You know, it's fine. It was. Um, Call 7's 40,386. 143 likes, 32 dislikes. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. Call 5, 28,301 view. 116 likes, 16 dislikes. 20,200 for call 4. FS19 Alton Park, episode 1. 5,118 views. Yeah, that's okay. It's um, so emergency call 112. Day 1 on call with the Wales Fire Brigade is AIRO. I can't remember what that stands for. Um, oh wow, 100% of likes, 14 likes for that, and it's yeah, 2,240 views. Wow. So, guys, if you want to check that out, what people are like and what people don't like, um, feel free. Just go into our. Um, Actually, can you guys do that? I don't know if you can. Uh, let's do this way. Let's do. Right, we're on the chat. We're on the chat. Right. So if we, popular. If we're going to if you go into popular, you get the views. Okay. So that's exactly what we've just been looking at on the content. Uh, so so obviously it rounds it to the nearest whole figure, basically. So if it's um, so that's all of our live videos. Okay, so it's not including the live streams. So it's all videos. Um, we got 52 views on first look demo car repair. What I'm quite impressed with the ranch simulator. I knew from day one when we brought that back, that's not popular thing at all. It's not popular with you at all. You don't seem to enjoy it. Um, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, even that one. Yeah. How many videos did we do on that? I can't remember. Landlord Super. That's that hasn't went down very well, you guys. Um, um, well, I know Super might actually be more something that we live stream if we go back to it. That definitely wasn't. Yeah, but that was a little bit of fun. That was um, masked forces. Yeah, I was bored. I decided I was going to do a 15, 16 minute recording. So yeah, that's Remember when we done the top five mods and mod reviews and all that? Yeah, 9 views. This is us getting into the whole figures. So that's how I used to make my videos. I only got 6 views on that. For fuck's sake. Um, God, I still remember that old printer. That was a good printer until it decided it wanted to die on me. For no reason, it just went flop. Um, okay, so we've got 6 views on that. Fine. So yeah. Can I actually find out what my oldest video is? So my first video that went up, my first ever video, guys, was the emergency call 112. So I know it's not the play page, but the playlist that we should be in. But what I'm going to do is, because it's my own video, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put pause on. Let's full screen it. Guys, this is not gameplay. This is a recorded video. This is my first ever video that went up, so you can see the difference between the quality of the play that we now have. So I'm going to bring it over to OBS. I'm going to mute my mic temporarily. I will then jump back to the. Actually, no, I'm not going to mute my mic. Fuck that. We'll go back to that. Go to that. So yeah, I wish you'd remember. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. So the video hasn't paused, it's still going, as you can see. So this is now the this is a live stream viewing of my first ever video. So not 100% sure what would. It was just going through keys. I think we are waiting for a call to come in. So, come in mind, this is about 5 years ago, guys. So there's a call. It's a fire alarm category 1. Uh, so we'll just wait and see what one we've selected.
Achtung, Brandschutz, Brandmeldeanlage, Einsatz für ELW LF24, DLK 2312, TLF 1, RTW 1.
So yeah, it's a German game. So everything's in pretty much everything's in German. Excuse me. So if you've just joined, we're obviously not playing the game. It's first. This is my first ever video that I put up. So we're just watching it back to see just how things have changed within the channel over the last 5 years. So as you see, we are responding to call. File on 1. Running distance. So we are at command at this point in time. See when everyone's seen. So also you can't get out until all resources are on scene. That includes ambulance. You hear the alarm going off in the background. So as you can see, it's definitely a hoax. It's in It gives me the feel of OBS, not OBS, OMS, almost the graphics and all that. I believe almost is a German game. Well, was a German game, I should say. So yeah, this is just a live viewing of my first ever video that I posted here on YouTube. I think it was a bit premature with that button, wasn't I? But yeah, also we get a debrief once we get back into the station. I think that's pretty much it. Once we get the debrief, I don't think we get another call after that. So all the audio, the in-game letterings, all pretty much in German apart from the skins. But the audio's all German. As you heard at the start of the call, toilets. We know where the toilets are if we need them. So we're just waiting on the vehicles returning back to base and we'll get the debrief. So there's your debrief that's just come up. So yeah. I'm pretty sure there's not another call after that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is take it right to the end of the video just to see what pops up. So yeah. So it pops up with a live stream. Or, in my view, it pops up in the live stream and subscribe. So yeah. Um, we'll we'll take it back to there. Let's see. That was I can't remember. Let's go Norton. That was such a good game on Maplin 19, and I wish it came to 22. Hopefully, it comes to 25, guys, because it was such a nice map to play on. I'm gonna jump in this new toy. So Yeah, I'm not going to spoil this one, guys. This is another one from back in the day. We'll we'll watch some of these in the future. Um, but yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to back screen that. Thank you very much for watching. Till the next time. Um, obviously bye for now. If you haven't already done so, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It does help. If you want to like the live stream or any of the content here on the channel, feel free. If you want to share a link to any of our content, feel free. So yeah, I will see you on Tuesday. So till then, bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Bye for now, guys. Bye bye.